My name is Tanya of the English Lioness League. In today's lesson, we're going to talk about an important technique that you can use to help you get a job. So this is the concept of transferable job skills. So let me just say that again. It's transferable job skills. Now, what are transferable job skills? Transferable job skills are any job skills that you've acquired or that you have got in your personal life or in your professional life, which you can transfer to your next job. Okay? So why is this important? This is especially important to be able to identify what these skills are. Okay? They are important if you are a new graduate and you're just looking for a job and you need to transfer some skills from your personal life onto your resume to show your potential employer what you can do. So they're also important if you've lost a job and you're looking for a new job. They are also important if you're changing careers and also if you are trying to re-enter work, re-enter the workforce in any way after a break. And again, by being able to identify these skills, you'll be able to show the next employer or your potential employer what skills you have experienced or what skills you have had in the past and what skills you've picked up in the past and how you can use them in the future in your next job. So let's look at what some of these skills are. It's really important to be able to do this because this is the way you can show somebody what you're capable of doing in the future. So because there's no job that is exactly like another job, there are skills, however, that are more or less similar from one job to another. So, and these are the job skills that we are trying to identify. It's really important to be able to do this because this is the way you can show somebody what you're capable of doing in the future. Because no job is exactly like any other job, but there are skills which are similar in one job and in other jobs. And these are what we are trying to identify. So let's take a look at what some of these skills are. One type of skill that employers often look for is called analytical skills. Analytical is an adjective which comes from the verb to analyze. So what can you analyze? You can analyze a problem, you can analyze a situation, you can find the problem, and you can identify the cause of something, right? If you're good at that type of thing, then you have analytical skills. Here, you can analyze various types of situations and data. You might also have communication skills. So when we say communication skills, we refer to it as any kind of information that's being shared in writing or in speech. So some people that you know are very good at communication. You might also have leadership skills. So you may be very good at motivating people to achieve certain goals and leading them towards the achievement of those goals. So those are called leadership skills. You may also have good negotiation skills. You may be able to get a good deal, to bargain with other people, or to convince other people to your point of view. That's negotiation skills. You could also have very strong interpersonal skills. So when we say interpersonal skills, this is the ability to work with other people with sensitivity or with thoughtfulness. Now, you can also have organizational skills. When we say organizational skills, you may be very good at meeting deadlines, setting up schedules, making a plan, things like that. Or another one is teamworking. Your teamworking skills would refer to your ability to work successfully in a team, to work together effectively with a group of people. So, there are a lot of other transferable skills, but these are some of the main ones, or these are the more basic and more common transferable skills. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to say something in a particular, so we're gonna have a short activity. I'm gonna say something and you're going to try to figure out or think of what type of skill that represents, okay? So, for example, you're good at convincing people. What type of skill is that? Okay, let's take a look at your options. Is it this one or this one? So, that skill of being able to convince somebody is negotiation, okay? Or maybe even communication. So some of these skills are overlapping, all right? So let's try again. Let's see, if you're good at deciding on priorities, if you are good at deciding on what to do, in what order, what type of skill does that represent? Again, take a look. Okay, that would be organizational skills. Okay, next, what about if you're good at explaining ideas? What kind of skill does that represent? Being able to explain ideas probably means that you are good at communication skills. Let's try another one. What if you're good at working with different people? What kind of skills are those? Those are probably interpersonal skills or team working skill. Again, that's an example of overlapping skills. So let's try another one. What if you're good at delegating tasks? Now, what does it mean to delegate? So when we delegate, that means we don't do everything ourselves. We delegate means we assign or give somebody a task or give someone else something to do. So, what does that mean? We all know managers who try to do everything themselves, of course they can't. They end up being very busy, and the people under them sometimes don't always have enough work to do. So it's important for a manager to be able to delegate or to give responsibilities and assignments to other people under him or her. So, to delegate, what kind of skill is that? Take a look. Leadership skill. Very good. You're getting good at this. So moving on, let's try another example. What if you have the ability to listen deeply to other people when they speak? What kind of skill is that? That would be interpersonal skill, or it's also the flip side of communication skill, because communicating with someone would also mean being able to listen to them very well. So, suppose you know how to word really well towards a shared goal. What kind of skill is that? A teamworking skill. Very good. So, here are some, as I said. There are many other transferable skills, but again, these are some of the main ones. So what's really important is to examine your own life history to figure out which of your key qualities are transferable skills. What skills and abilities do you have to offer a potential employer? So if you'd like to practice this a little bit more or to have a refresher, you may refer back to this video. Again, this is Tanya of the English Lioness League. Thanks for watching.